I'm gonna put on my cool nigga glasses. These are my cool nigga glasses.
Yeah, put something cool on, Glenn. I got my hat.
Yeah, cool nigga glasses right here.
Unbelievable.
Cause I'm feeling real cool right now, real cool, calm, and collected.
Y'all want to see my DC boots?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I found these. They are art piece.
Bro, sorry, what kind of stage is this? Why is I so calm all of a sudden?
Real rap. I don't know,
What?
man. This it's just good, man. Maybe it has some THC or something. I don't know.
It that I was panicking or something. I feel like it sensed that I was panicking.
The kill mode boot.
Oh shit! Those some
bro,
boots you wear to a
what?
protest. You put those on when you
That's
go
what
to. Is that a Walgreens fucking
you
logo?
can take pictures of those, man.
The
Get a cool
Washington
outfit.
National logo. Huh?
Oh,
You can take some cool
What?
pictures.
Nigga, I can't wear these. Look at the damn sole.
nah, Glenn, you've been through some things with them boots, bro.
I did as found these like they were on the street, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take these.
Bro, those are a homeless person.
No,
Glenn,
somebody
you're
left.
Florida.
Somebody left them to be found. It's an art piece. It was an artist. He's an artist.
It's worth $1 million, bro.
I'm keeping them.
Glenn is gonna pick up something that's worth $1 million.
I'm feeling so good.
Bro, what? Me too.
I need some
Nothing-
lemon water. That's what I'm. That's my energy. Lemon water is my energy for this episode.
You are now tuned in to the MisFits table.
Welcome to the MisFits Table podcast. You are taking a seat at the wholesome MisFits table.
The wholesome with an H.
With the H.
No, with the E.
Wholesome. No. I am one of three co-hosts. Sorry, A&D Stevens, aka the long-awaited champion, the little dick bad bitch, the extroverted introvert. And I had a fourth AKA, but I don't remember it, so maybe you'll hear it next time. I'm also here with two other wholesome and amazing co-hosts.
It's me, your boy. I got that WAD.
Wait.
What ass?
What
Wait,
is, no, it's apparently it's a BAD, big ass dick, because Safari made a remix called Big Ass Dick.
It's your boy, Glenn. You already know how it is up in these streets. Freaking the sheets. It's me.
yeah, you know, it's your boy KC. KC, can't see what you KC, what you can't see.
You
I
almost
mess it
had
up
it,
every
man.
time I put it on my thing. I almost had it.
You almost had it.
You know, I'm a bad boy, and I'm here to tell you that I'm your nightly streetwalker, and I may be on the corner selling something. So, not saying that I do say something. Yeah, I might be selling that.
No,
But
he
I'm
is.
a
She might be
bad
selling
boy.
that. She might be making cash.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I like that.
I'm your local neighborhood player of Asian descent. We're all types of fellas.
There's always one.
Yeah, let's go. Let's start this.
Let's get right into this shit right here.
Music choice of the week.
Yeah, what's your music choice of the motherfucking week?
Let me go. We need a little jingle. We need jingles for
But
all
I was
seconds.
low key thinking that, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to sound corny. But thank you.
I like that. We gonna work on that. But
I
Casey,
want to. I guess I go. I've been listening. I don't know why, but I've been listening to Steve Lacy a lot.
Yes.
Inside by Steve Lacy. I just can't.
Inside,
I just love
inside, baby, in my inside, yo.
that's a sex song. That's a whole sex song right there.
Yo,
Exactly. Play in the car with my family in it. I did not care.
I am a Steve Lacy stan, and I'm changing my music choice of the week just because you said that.
Thank you.
What other than Inside? What's your other favorite song?
My favorite song by Steve Lacy right now is Only If. But
Only If is a good
I
song.
also like Guy. That's a close second. These are both songs off his newest album.
Only If. That's if I could travel
through time. Yeah.
Like, he
That
got
is a good song.
He got a song with Raven Lene. Computer Love or Four Leaf Clover.
Yeah, Four Leaf Clover. Listen to it. It's a bop.
Good bops. This is the
But
podcast
Inside-
with all the good bops, the great bop.
I guess I'll go next. So my favorite Steve Lacy song besides the two I just mentioned is "See You Girl," literally "see" and then "you" and then "girl." Listen to it because it's a certified bop.
It's a banger.
Get it.
We're
Certified bop.
sponsored by Steve Lacy.
Yeah, today's episode is definitely sponsored by Steve Lacy.
But I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna have to change it up. I'm sorry, guys, but it's a song by Daniel Caesar for the week. It's a new song technically. I don't think everybody heard this one.
Word.
It's called. Let me get the exact name because I don't want to be out some wrong information. But it gives me reggae vibes all day.
I like Steve. Not Steve. I like Daniel Caesar when he does that reggae type of theme.
Cyanide.
Yeah, the Cyanide remix John was hot.
With fucking coffee. But the song is called Made to Fall in Love. It's a song. It's on Spotify. You go listen to that on Spotify. It's a Spotify single. It's good as shit.
Wait, it's only on Spotify?
Yeah, it's only on Spotify.
I hate Apple Music.
Just because
I have too much music on Apple Music to switch over anyway.
Bro, same. I know. Listen, I know that Spotify is better, but my Apple Music catalog is too large to be switching over like willy nilly.
But fucking I got both. So.
Oh, my fault.
I even have fucking Amazon Music at this point.
I'm gonna skip past that.
Yeah, Amazon Music just sound dirty for some reason.
It sounds like the app crashes like 24/7 for some reason.
It does seem like the app be crashing, bro. Your Amazon Music be crashing, Glenn?
Nah, it's good for Alexa. That's it.
Oh, okay.
But that shit is terrible.
Alexa, no.
I don't like to. I'm not going to endorse that. I'm not going to endorse their product. Fuck that. But yeah.
There's some good music choices to the week. I like this one. This is probably my favorite one so far.
Music.
Steve Lacy and Denzel Curry. Wow, not Denzel Curry. Daniel Caesar is what I meant to say. Yeah, these are some wholesome vibes. How has your week been?
Oh, no, go
ahead. My week's been pretty good, been doing pretty good. I almost just spiraled just now, before we even started recording.
And we lit that sage.
I used some sage. I almost started overthinking. I did one of the most mind-wrecking things I've done in a while. I was like, okay. But yeah, my week's been pretty good. I've been meditating real good. I've been eating real good, Shoot, I've been good. I'm trying to live now.
Live in the now. Never focus on the future.
Yes, because that would be your reckoning. The future is a false reality. Always remember that.
When the world,
let's talk about it.
You turn your back on the world, right?
Yeah, I just always, every time I think of the future, I always have that thought: the future is a false reality, and it really is.
Hakuna Matata, nigga.
I could talk about the future and past for a long time, but we're gonna get into that.
We will later on. How has your week been, Glenn?
It's been a great ass week, honestly.
How do you say gruesome?
It's been a gruesome week. Fucking World War II.
Ah, shit. Jesus, no, it's been good. It's been a pretty okay week. Like life is good, man. Life is good.
We'd like to hear.
What about you?
It feels weird talking about having a good week because usually my weeks be fucked up. Something not right. Something ain't right.
I haven't said I had a week in probably 10 weeks.
Jesus Christ. So ever since we started this shit?
Basically.
My week has been good. I started a new form of investing, so that's been fun. Taking a lot of classes on that. And yeah, what is funny? Like, what is funny?
It's how you look out, bro.
I am borderline. I'm not high, but I'm borderline high. I feel like I'm high because of these smells right now. Like it's going right into my nose. I just feel great. I'm not even lying. It feels great. But yeah, besides that, I've just been focusing on money and just getting prepared to start classes. Because classes start in a week.
Oh,
And
bro.
I'm not in school mood right now. Like usually by this time, I'm like, all right, it's time to get back to school. But knowing that I'm not going back, it's just like a little bit harder to get into scholar, ASAR type of mode. You know what I mean?
I'm never in scholar mode, bro. I just do.
Wait. We got class next week, bro.
Yeah, classes start on the 17th. It's the 11th right now. So classes
I don't even
starting.
have that. I don't have an email, bro.
Yeah, I have to make my email. Our school, I'm not going to slander our school on this podcast, but our school is going through some troubles.
Then
So, nobody has an email, or like half the school has an email or some shit. I don't know. And classes start in like 6 days. So, we'll see what happens.
shit, fuck it.
I love Lincoln though. But anyway, what is funny?
Put your fucking tattoo down.
Isn't it that Casey is flexing, bro? I looked up, I just saw Casey's flexing.
And he was like,
It's my fault, y'all. I just had that little itch right here.
Make sure you guys are tuning in to the MisFits Table Podcast YouTube.
get tatted up. Exclusive content only on YouTube.
Exclusive
Yes,
content. Also make sure that you guys are tuning into our email. Make sure you guys are emailing us and telling us how you feel about the podcast. You can roast us, you can give us compliments, you can give us advice, you can ask for advice, you can do whatever you want. Just talk to us because it's a two-way conversation. If we're just talking to you, it's a lecture, not a conversation, and I don't like that. So let's have some communication with you guys.
Said my homegirls.
Yeah, we got an email last week, and she asked us to read it last week, but I didn't read the emails, so we're gonna read it now.
Oh, we got an email.
We did get an email. It says, I'm gonna take my glasses for this. It says, "Hi Misfits. So I have this friend who is going through a lot. We recently started talking, and I don't want to pry, but I also want him to know that I am here for him. He is very special and shouldn't have to deal with this alone. I know he really likes his podcast, so if you could pass this message for me, that would be great. I.e., read it out loud. I did read it out loud. Let him know that I love him, and I don't care about the trials and tribulations he may bring. I'm invested in him and don't plan on going anywhere. This is in parentheses, as long as he treats me right, in parentheses. I know he's afraid that I may leave, but I'm not. Time will show that. P.S. I love y'all's podcast, in all caps. It warms my heart to see 3 black men. Okay? No, that black wasn't strong enough. It warms my heart to see 3 black men eloquently express and articulate their feelings. I die laughing at you 3. Asara is the calm one. She actually spelled my name right. That's great. Of the group. Glenn says reckless shit, and Casey has a Casey has its philosophical hat on. Hashtag it's about the go. I don't remember what that hashtag is, but I'm pretty sure we said to hashtag
It's about
that.
the ego.
Oh yeah, ego, the fucking ego.
Oh, it's all about the ego. Wow.
That's all he talks about, the ego.
That is all Casey talks about. It's all about the ego. It always makes the ego. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. That was this is just a wholesome episode right from the back. It might go fucking crazy, but right now it's very wholesome and I'm appreciating the vibes. I wonder who she's talking about. I just wonder who she's talking about.
I wonder who she's talking about.
Email.
Whoever she's talking about, they know that they're loved. Fuck, she's talking about me.
We love to see it.
I love you too. I love you too.
Oh.
I'm not a sick man no more. I'm about to cry. Come on, that
was beautiful. Though.
That was
very
good. I'm very glad that we have first loyal followers, but also I have a loyal friend. We're more than friends. We're more than friends. But anyway,
this is great. So you hear that, ladies? Don't come at Glenn. He has a lady. Come to me instead.
I'm sorry, I'm off the market. Go to Casey.
Come to me instead.
We love you. we love you, people.
We do.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Don't be sad. Don't be.
Nigga, my hands are sweating.
These weak palms are sweaty.
You got this man sweating.
On spaghetti.
Got this man sweating spaghetti. All the grease in his system is coming out his forehead.
Coming on my feet. Y'all feet ever sweat? Have you ever sweated out there?
That only happened once in my life, and I was very upset with myself.
It happens all the time. My feet really are sweaty.
Yeah, I have to put powder in my shoes.
You're lying.
I promise you, I got powder right here, bro. Now I'm not showing you.
Because I lived with you for 2 years. I lived with you for 2 years. Not once have I ever seen you with powder or put powder in your shoes. He's about to bring out some nut ass baby powder, bro. He's leaving his room right now.
No, he's
for
leaving.
those who just listen to
He's never coming back.
He's not. This is me and Glenn today.
No. What? Ew.
Yeah, put that down, bro. Put that out of the camera.
Nigga, are you Shaq? Medicated.
Bro, I get nervous, bro. When I start thinking, bro, I sweat when I think.
Do you think with your feet, nigga?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
My brain is in my foot.
I want to get started. Let's get
started. Fucking topics and shit. First topic for today, y'all. Brought by yours truly. All right, we're gonna talk about some music because technically it's a music podcast, but we don't be talking about that shit. I want to know, all right, out of these 4 artists, who has the best the first 3 album run, the best first 3 album run, all right? So it'll probably make sense when I read it. So Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Outkast, or Tupac, who had the best first 3 albums out of those 4 people, or groups or people?
I'm gonna go first, cause you said Tupac. I didn't grow up listening to Tupac, but who I did grow up listening to was Kendrick Lamar, and I would want to say that Kendrick Lamar, whether this is controversial or not, he's our generation's Tupac. If you think about it,
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. He really. Let me think. What's his first 3 albums? Would you count Section 80 as
not the mixtapes?
Yes.
So Good Kid, starting with Good Kid, Mad City.
So Good Kid, Mad City. Then it's To Pimp a Butterfly, and then there's Damn, technically.
What the Damn was the other one?
Yeah, that was his last album, and those all 3 of my top 3 favorite albums. Like, I mean, not top 3, but like in my top list of my favorite albums of all time. And like Kendrick, like he really set himself apart in the rap game. Like I want to say he's above the rap industry.
Mm-hmm.
He's like so above it that I don't know. He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite rappers, and he is our generation's Tupac.
I want to piggyback off of you because I agree with you. Because not to like suck this nigga's dick or nothing, pause, but. Kendrick Lamar, like he really has surpassed so many. Okay, so his debut album, right? Good Kid, Mad City. That shit was a story. That was classic hip hop. Like that was hip hop in itself. Like that album was just rap. That was just.
I used to bump that album continuously. All like what was this? 9th grade year? Wait, was it out 9th grade year of high school?
Yeah, it came out like 9th grade.
That was 9th grade.
I used to listen to that shit.
That was 9th grade.
Going to school all the time.
Yo, and
I remember always bumping his stuff, but I didn't know who he was. But I was just always like,
the first song I heard by Kendrick Lamar was "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe," and I was like, I don't know who this nigga is, but he can rap. And when I heard the whole album, I was like, oh, this is a story. Like this nigga was not playing.
I listened to that album, then I went back and listened to all his older shit, and then I was like, "Damn, this nigga." I think I've heard every Kendrick Lamar song except for his like freestyle and shit.
Nah, but I heard all his old shit before his mixtapes. Yeah. I listened to all that shit on YouTube. Like
it's called "Bitch I'm in the Club." That's the song.
And
I'm in the club.
And his song about Beyonce and everything, about how he wanted Beyonce, he said like fuck Jay-Z, like that shit used to be like mad funny to me.
I remember who
when
put me on to Kendrick Lamar.
When he set himself apart for me, that was when he dropped what's it called? To Pimp a Butterfly. Because that was like the first like
album.
Yeah, quote unquote like woke album, conscious album that I ever heard. And I was like, oh, this is something he's actually talking about. Like this is something of real substance. Like it's something like he has a message to portray.
He talked about fame. He talked about fucking the power structure of this country. Talking about money, let's see, weed, addiction, all types of stuff in one album.
Don't even give me because I can do a whole thing on
talk about evil, the devil.
What's it called? Oh my god. Why am I forgetting the name? Loving You was You. I can do a whole like episode just on the song You alone because it goes into so much.
So you agree with Glenn that being your top albums?
Yeah, but I'm just explaining it right now. And then just damn, the last album, damn, that's when I was really like, because that was a commercial album, but it was also for some reason it's still, I don't know. He just did it different. It was commercial, but he had shit. It was still a substance at the same time. Like somehow he managed to do both, and I don't know a lot of rappers that can do that.
For me, it didn't really hit the first listen. I had to grow on it. Like it had to grow on me. Yeah, damn.
Only song I didn't like from that album and still don't really like is the song with Rihanna.
What?
That's my least favorite song.
Loyalty? You don't like that song?
Yeah, Loyalty. I don't like Loyalty. Whatever that's the only skip. That's the only skip on that album.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Whenever I hear Loyalty, I skip it.
Love. What's the name of the song? Love.
Love You. Was Zakari?
Yeah,
I like that song.
It's a good song, but like I'll take the song with Loyalty over anything off that album. Or
it's respectable.
God, nah, this is what God feel like.
Oh, I love that song.
That switch up is good.
Now I'm gonna say this. I agree with both of y'all about Kendrick being like some of the best top 3 albums.
Influential.
You gotta say Outkast too, though. You gotta put Outkast.
I know.
Up. Yeah. You gotta put Outkast up there. I'm gonna say that right now. I grew up listening to Outkast. Like
get the props. Yeah.
Outkast put some legendary stuff out there. I'm telling you right now, they changed a lot.
I definitely give Outkast I give respect to Outkast and everything that they've done for the rap game.
The best rap group out there. I'm gonna just say that right now. They set the tone for a rap group. They were do Big Boy, and people say that their last album wasn't good at all. What's it called? Idle Wild. It was based off that movie, Idle Wild Blues.
I never heard it.
It's good. I think that this is a good ass album, but people don't really like it. They shit on it.
Y'all like the Fat Boys?
What's that?
Y'all ain't know what the Fat Boys are? Y'all know what Fat Boys are?
Who the Fat Boy?
Old school rap.
Who the fuck are the Fat Boy? I heard they
old school rap.
Put me on. Who are you fucking with me?
No, I'm dead serious, bro. Listen, they be talking fat shit, bro. Listen to them, bro. I listen to old school rap, bro. I love old school rap, bro. Me and my dad, when we in the car, that's all we listen to. Shit. Like I listen to with him, Ghetto Boy, Spice One, Fat Boy.
I know Ghetto Boys.
All them, bro. You know Spice One is. They freaks.
I ain't hear about that.
That sound like a freak name, Spice One.
The freaks are Uncle Luke and the 2 Live Crew. They were some freak ass.
2 Live Crew, bro. Yeah, like I love old school rap, bro.
All right, who's your all right best favorite top? All right, who's your favorite old school rappers?
Shit. Tupac, Biggie, Afro Man, because he only got one song, but that song
fucking Afro Man.
Because I got high. That's my shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Scarface, Tupac, and I low-key like Ghetto Boys, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I like Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto was cool, but I only know them for that one song to keep it a bean.
I never heard Ghetto Boys, honestly, but I know who they are.
Ghetto Boys, they got that midget in their crew.
Yeah, he died though.
What's his name?
Bushwick.
Bushwick, yeah, he died.
So okay, I just want y'all. So none of y'all niggas said Bone Thugs and Harmony.
It's the Thuggish Rugged,
bro. Bone Thugs and Harmony was my shit.
You do be hitting. Don't you know what song do you always used to rap, bro?
Who?
Me?
I saw.
Everything.
No, he knows Eazy-E.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I love Eazy-E, bro.
I do love Eazy-E. he's very controversial when it comes to these standards, but I love Eazy-E for what he was. So it goes for me, Bone Thugs and Harmony, then MWA, but mainly just Eazy and Ice Cube because fuck Dre, and then Eminem, like Slim Shady Eminem, because like I used to. Oh man, he has so many hits.
He's the best white rapper.
Bro, it's something crazy, bro. I don't know how. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I just don't understand how his brain works. Like, why does
Eminem, he used to tell stories, bro. Like that song about like giving a girl mushrooms, or like that song Kim, or I don't know why this world keeps turning. Like Eminem had like mad hits, and they were all stories. They were all stories. I'm gonna tell you right now,
my favorite rapper of all time is Lil Wayne, and will forever be Lil Wayne. To this day, I'm still figuring out some of his bars, bro. To this day, I'm still figuring.
Listen, nigga. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Think about it.
Let's talk about it.
Unpack that right there.
He said something about division. He was like, some, like the lines in between two dots. I was like, how did he? And you know, he freestyles everything. I'm like, how did you come up with that on the spot? Like, where did division come in? I was like,
Do you know the song Dr. Carter from the Carter 3?
Yeah.
What it sound like? What it sound like?
All I need is one mic. All I need is one.
Oh yeah.
He did as that. Go if you ever listening to the album, go back to that song Dr. Carter. The way he just sets out that rap flow, that scheme that he has, his wordplay, his word choice is immaculate. Get this nigga a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Lil Wayne that's all I'm gonna say. Lil Wayne is very, 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 very smart. Yeah. He's very smart.
Yes. I wish he was smarter about social issues, but
yeah,
we're not about to talk about that right now.
That's what he is. He a coon to make good music.
He is low key a coon.
He's a very, very smart artist. He's just an artist. He's just an artist to me. He's a pure artist. That's what he's doing.
The way you feel about Lil Wayne is probably the same way I feel about Kanye.
Probably so.
That's the same conversation.
I listen to Lil Wayne like heavy, like Lil Wayne. But yeah, I don't want to move.
Respect.
Lenny, I know you got something to talk about. I want to hear. Lenny got something to talk about. It's something a little deep.
Yes, I do. Yes, today on the podcast we're gonna get deep up in your way. Hold on, before I start, I saw this. It was this picture. It was like the things that I'm gonna put up your ass if you don't wear your mask, and it was the Dr. Seuss book, and it was the dude's foot. It was funny shit. But so today, my students, it's a learning moment. I have.
Oh shit, we got notes in this video.
That's
how you know it's getting serious.
Serious. What I wanted to talk about, because we live in a trying time these days, and I want you all to know that some shit just doesn't matter. And that's where I found stoicism. It's basically some shit from ancient Greek philosophers talking about how basically don't worry about shit because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And that, I know that sounds fucked up, but if you unpack saying that it doesn't matter, it's more so seeing that you can't control both the past and the future. What you can control is your now and how you interact and react to certain things in your world. And so, for example, we're in a fucking pandemic. We're basically in the next plague. You can't control what happened in the past, talking about like how they controlled, like how they tried to stop this. You can't control in the future what the fuck's going to happen. All you can focus on really is your now, which is a book that KC and Asar have been reading, and they've been telling me to read, but I can't read. That's the fun fact for the podcast. I can't read, but no, you gotta really live in the now. Because I noticed one thing: if you focus on the past and you focus on more so the future, you're not gonna see what's going on in your.
You're never gonna move.
You're never gonna progress. You're just gonna hold yourself back.
That's really
from fault. Like referencing the book, The Power Now. I know he talks about like he explains it saying like the future doesn't really matter because it's not affecting you. The only thing that's happening is this moment. Like, okay, you might be anxious about something in the future, but like, is that happening? Like, why are you worried about it? It's not didn't happen yet. Or it's not happening. Like, what's happening right now? You
There's
know what
no
I
point
mean?
to worry about something.
That's the thing. That's the thing when you get connected to the past because your past affects your future and the future affects your
Ooh, and that's
present
another
and the
thing.
past affects your present. Yeah, because go.
It was low key a little bit more personal. I don't know if I want to get personal on this, but like, you guys ever feel like disconnected from your past? Like the person that
Yes,
you were before is so vastly different that you kind
Definitely.
of identify that person as somebody else.
Yeah, definitely.
I
I
like
would.
that though.
I don't know if I
I'm,
like that or not because it's still me.
mm,
I want to be able to know like, okay, that was me and I just grew, but it's got
here's
to
the
the
thing.
point where it's just like that person is just so different. Like me and like when I think about high school me, like that person is just so different. Like I will, if I met myself in the past, it would be two different people speaking to each
Like,
other
what the fuck is this? Like, who is this?
What makes yourself not think that you're different now? Why do you associate your
because
present with
of
the
the way, and it's kind of like contradicting, but it's because of the way that those things that I went through in the past shaped me. Like I was, okay, in
Mm,
high school, I was like very, very depressed, like very, very, very depressed, and I would just listen to just sad music and I would play CS:GO and I would cry and I would go to school and then I would come home and do the same thing. And like now, like me, I'm like ambitious. I am more creative.
I
I'm
see.
more like just happier and I'm more blissful. So just thinking about that other person, not other person, like that's what I do. Like this is disassociation. Like thinking about like me in the past, it's just like I can't even imagine me going back to a place like that. You know what I mean? So I just
What I,
my mind
I
just starts to
see.
identify that past with a different person because
You gonna be
I
mad.
thought different, I looked different, I didn't have hair, like I was just a different person.
It's the
what I,
ego.
what I would say, what I would say to that is that you are the same person. It
Yeah.
just you have to learn from what you've how far you've come, and not necessarily be like, don't shun that person that you was, because
Mm,
like say this is how I see it. Like if I could go back to the past, like travel back in time and see myself, I'd be like, you've grown a lot from where you were, and it's sort of like patting yourself on the back from the past.
yeah,
And
All I'm gonna say is
I get that.
don't let the y'all gonna mad at me. Don't let the ego distort your brain. I'm
man,
so sorry. It all
No, dude,
connects though.
it is.
hashtag all about the ego.
It
It's
is.
it's the ego. I'm telling
I
you, it's
know.
literally the ego is the worldwide disease that most people suffer from, and I believe it completely. And once your ego gets intact with your brain, you cannot think for yourself at all. But once you get over that ego, the past is no more in the
No,
future. And I'm gonna say this personally, huh?
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, personally, I've been meditating and I've been watching my own thoughts, and I can feel my ego dissolving. And in different situations, I can make myself snap out of certain things like that. Like honestly, once you get your brain away from that certain thinking, then the past is no longer there. The past will still be there, but you're not thinking about it. It's no reason to think about it. It's
Right.
no reason to think about your because the past most of the times I know for me, if I think about my past, it's going to affect my future because I want to think about what I could have did in my past that can change up what I can do then. And
Uh,
since I don't want to think about my past, then I won't be thinking about my future. Like I think about my future, but not like overthink. That's the problem. It all leads to overthinking. That's what I feel. It's just your brain and stuff jumbled up all into one, and your ego is eating that alive. It wants you to stay in that norm.
you touch on an important point of my point. Overthinking is the killer of the mind. The more you focus on something that doesn't even matter in the long scheme of things, the more that you'll eventually you won't progress. You'll get stuck in the same place and you'll end up just fucking yourself over.
That's the crazy part about it. It don't have to be like something that's not important. You can overthink pretty much anything. Like I
Yeah.
overthink a lot about a lot.
Something,
I can overthink about a lighter. Like, oh, what if I overuse the lighter? It's gonna blow up. Like that's overthinking. But like,
but sometimes people overthink about what they're going to eat. It's some people have the problem where they're so focused on making a decision that they don't even make the decision, and that's something that I'm guilty of.
It's
Sometimes I
analysis
don't.
paralysis.
Mm, I've never heard
I'm
of it.
serious.
I like that. That's real shit.
Yeah.
But
But like, I do it on okay.
In real estate, that's what they call it, like analysis paralysis. Like people will be so focused on like every small detail about buying their first home or starting their business that they'll just never get around to actually doing it.
Right.
I think that kind of ties in, like especially with people in businesses too. Like they'll be like, oh, okay, like I just got to make sure my YouTube is right. I got to make sure I have a cover. I got to make sure I have a website, and they just never started because they just want everything to be perfect from the jump.
Right. That's not humanly possible to be perfect. And
No,
I think the biggest thing, and I say this shit all the time, and I really mean it. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. Sometimes you can't just focus on the ifs, the what ifs, the whys and shit. Just do it, like Nike. Just do it, cause I've learned that in my life it's helped to just do shit sometimes. Cause there's many times where I've been like, oh, I can't figure shit out, and then boom, nothing happens because why? I fucked myself over. So if you got anything, you might do it. Go ahead.
Glenn definitely just taught me that lesson for real because he saw me overthinking just before we started recording. I was about to send a message to somebody, and he saw me overthinking. I was like, "What if this bad happened? What if this happened? What if she takes the wrong way?" He's like, "Just do it. Like, how you gonna?" That's me thinking about the future. That's my future. That's the past me thinking like, "Oh, this happened in the past, so it won't work now. So why would the future of it even work?" So that's me overthinking again. And Glenn just said, "Bro, just do it. You're not gonna know what's gonna happen. It may work in your favor." And I did it, and I mean, it nothing happened. But I got it off my chest.
And you just inspired me to do something.
What did I inspire you to do, Glenn?
No,
What did I inspire you to do? What are you doing?
No, nothing. But trust me, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Stay tuned. I'll let everyone know next episode. But
I will be asking.
The point is, there is no point. Don't worry. Everything will fall in place, and that the universe always finds a way of writing itself. So
I like that title. The point is, there is no point.
Exactly. Use that. That's the name of the episode.
I like that a lot. I'm writing it down.
All I'm gonna say, trust the universe. The first time you doubt the universe, you're already sending negative energy out and whatever's going on in your head, your brain's gonna eat it up like that. So always have a positive thought with the universe and with your brain. Because the first time you have a crazy thought that's in your head, your subconscious is gonna soak it up like a sponge without you even knowing. Always stay positive and keep your foot grounded to the ground. Honestly, keep your foot glued to the ground.
Wise words from an old head.
I don't think apparently I don't know how to talk, guys. As a side note, I don't know how to talk to people. Apparently,
yes, you do. Yes, you do. Believe in yourself.
I'm believing myself.
Yeah, so that was my topic for the week, guys. Just if y'all really want a good place to go find like some real philosophical shit, go to Pursuit of Wonder. That's really good. That's where I started thinking about this topic at. Pursuit of Wonder on YouTube. Go check that out.
Or hit us up on email and we'll recommend some stuff.
Yeah, if anyone ever needs some recommendations on some you want some deep shit, you got to check out with the deep shit. Just hit us up on the email. Message us on the Instagram. We're friendly.
If you text me, I'm most likely going to just send you some Joe Rogan shit.
Low key.
Burgers.
On a lighter note, what's y'all dream car?
The Tesla Cybertruck, nigga. Fuck. Imagine this. You're riding a pixel. You're riding a goddamn polygon. That shit is shaped like a damn. You know the shapes they used to make you use in elementary school.
You can have any car in the world, and you're picking a Cybertruck, and you're picking a Jeep.
Fuck it.
Okay, so you're gonna say some shit, bro. You just go ahead, bro. Just say your car.
Well, my dream car is a Koenigsegg Agera RS.
I knew he was gonna try to
I don't
find
know
the
what the fuck that is.
most complicated named
It's
car in the
not,
fucking.
bro. It's not, bro. It's a Koenigsegg Agera RS. It took the world record for the top speed at 267, I believe.
Where you gonna ride at?
And then the Bugatti Chiron took
The
it
rest
back.
of this podcast will just be a monologue from KC talking about cars.
It's not. We'll talk a little bit about cars. I just want to talk about, because I like cars, and cars, if you think about it, cars are pretty much the thing that keeps the human society going in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
First of all, it keeps the society going because it brings a lot of pollution, and we see that from combustion engine and exhaust systems. So cars are now going to electric powered cars, and by us having battery powered cars, that's going to move into different type of things we put in the system to like making the earth better, huh?
Think about this. I just blew my own fucking mind right now. Everyone listen to this. So you ever looked at a highway from overhead and how it's shaped like a blood vessel?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the cars are like the blood cells.
Like the cells?
Moving through the body, and then the world is the body. Like,
whoa,
you got the trucks that carry nutrients to certain places.
Are you high?
Dude, that's far fucking out.
I should be high because I just thought about that.
I never thought about that. That's actually impressive.
That's a mind fuck.
Why does everybody want a Hellcat? Why do y'all think everybody want a Hellcat? I understand why people want Hellcat. It is cool.
I want a Hellcat.
You gotta make the pussy purr.
I just know Chargers and Challengers have always been popular throughout history, and then by them coming out with a supercharged V8 like that is probably the Hellcat or Charger Demon is the most powerful production car they made.
What about the Fat?
Huh?
What about the Charger Fat Cat?
Oh, he said, "What about the faggot, bro?"
Oh my god!
What about the faggot?
Scat is right under the Hellcat. It goes like this.
Wait, it's actually a cat. It's actually a car called a Fat Cat.
No, Scat Pack.
What the fuck is that? Okay,
so
wait, hold on, wait. For the uninitiated, what is a Hellcat?
Hellcat.
Let's start there.
Okay, so Dodge make Hellcats. A Hellcat is a V8 muscle car. These are muscle cars. Like a Mustang is a muscle car. Camaro is a muscle car.
Are these the same things as Challengers?
Chargers? Yes. Yeah. But the Hellcat is a variation of a Challenger or a Charger, because a Hellcat has a Hellcat engine, which is a supercharger in it. The supercharger is going to push out way more horsepower than most people can handle. That's why you see a lot of wreck Hellcats. And you see a lot of people don't know that, bro. That's a lot of 700 something horsepower is a lot to handle, bro. You get a lot of, and it's not all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive means all the tires and wheels are moving and stuff. It's real-wheel drive. I mean, you get a lot of fishtailing and everything. I have a great uncle. He has a Hellcat, and I drove in it, and I got up to 164 on the highway like that. But the Dodge Demon. Okay, so it goes like this: Scat Pack, Hellcat, Demon. All right, no, Scat Pack, Hellcat, Red Eye, and then Demon. The Demon comes with drag tires, so that's telling you right there, and most people won't be able to have. It comes with drag tires right out the factory.
Okay, what is a drag tire?
Yeah, what is
drag? Okay, so when you go outside and look at your car, you look at the tire, you can look at all the tread under your tire. Different tires have different patterns of tread for different type of performance.
Oh wait,
you want?
Are you talking about it's the two tread tires? Like it got two separate treads on them? Is that a drag tire?
So you look at the tire. So you look at the tire like this, but you go and look like the actual tire, the meat part of it. You see all those bumps and stuff in it, all the stuff in it. You have different tread for different type of tires. So if you want like a all-season tire, you're gonna see a different type of tread compared to a different like a racing tire. A racing tire is gonna have less tread because you want less grip on the road, so you can make those sharp turns and stuff, and so you won't basically you get the most out of your performance when you're driving and making those sharp turns.
Yeah.
So drag tires, you're not gonna find much tread at all. Because you want. Whoa, hang on.
Let's keep talking, bro. Let's keep talking. Keep talking. I'm sorry. Keep talking.
He gonna burn his room down.
Right.
That was
so drag tires.
Tune into the YouTube to just see some fiery content.
He almost burnt his whole house. But basically, drag tires, you're not gonna find much tread on drag tires whatsoever because you're gonna be on a sticky drag strip. You're gonna be on a stick because drag strips are sticky. You want your car to stay on there, but drag tires, you're not gonna find much tread on there, so it's pretty dangerous to ride a drag car on the street. You never seen a drag car just daily driving on the street because that car is gonna. If you don't know how to drive it, that car either way it goes. No traction or nothing. People turn off the traction control too on the car, which is very dangerous if you're not an experienced driver at all. And I don't understand it.
So what are we talking about?
That's why you see a lot of wreck Hellcats. Hellcats and tires.
I'm very lost.
This is an example of what I mean about learning how to drive. All right, just being able to drive really good. So who was the guy that passed away from Fast and Furious? What was his name? Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul Walker. He was driving was it a 918? No, he wasn't driving a 918. He was driving a Porsche Carrera S. No. God dang it. Was it a Porsche Carrera S? I think it was. Hang on. It was a Porsche Carrera S, but those cars are extremely difficult to drive. Hang on. I think it was a Porsche.
His career.
It was a Porsche Carrera GT. So that's basically a race car for the street. It's literally a race car. And apparently these cars are extremely to drive because they was like on the breaking edge of like I think it was single clutch systems and stuff like that. And they really didn't have good control. I think they didn't have traction control on the car. And it was like one of the most difficult cars to drive. And it's a V10. So for him to like crash like that, that gives you an idea how difficult sometimes like fast cars are. Like me personally, I would be scared getting inside of a Lamborghini and driving it. I would be very scared. Getting inside a V12 car, 12 cylinders in a car, bro, that's honestly scary, bro. 600 something horsepower, I would not be able to handle that, bro. Okay. I'm going to be scared. So I'm going to take it nice and slow.
Get a Tesla. Get it. They're fast.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm just gonna get. You talking about? I'm just gonna get a Jeep, bro. I'll be happy for a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah,
bro. A Tesla, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Tesla is probably the most quickest car you'll ever see.
But
I'll tell you that right now.
Good traction, good control.
Mind you though, this is the crazy part about Teslas, bro. Teslas are very heavy, bro, because they have those big, humongous batteries underneath, so they're like super heavy. And for them to move at the speed they do, when you put it in ludicrous mode, they get up to 0 to 60 in like what?
Ludicrous
like 2
mode.
seconds?
Luda.
Yeah, they literally it's ludicrous mode in a Tesla. That's how you get. But the only way you can get ludicrous mode in a Tesla if you get the performance Tesla. So you get the Model S performance, and that's the only way you're gonna get ludicrous mode. And apparently they have a ludicrous plus mode. And yeah, bro, I'm telling you right now, you gonna feel.
I feel that I didn't study enough for this conversation. I'm like just lost.
Okay. Fucking Star.
Fast car.
Your Jeep is a worthy goal, but what you need to shoot for is the G-Wagon. Shoot for a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. That shit is beautiful.
Thing about G-Wagons, bro.
Nice. G-Wagons do look nice.
G-Wagons are actually pretty nice. People love them. I'm gonna say rappers and people love them. Celebrities love G-Wagons. But if I want a G-Wagon, I'm gonna drive it for how it was made to be drove. So I'm gonna drive it off road and stuff. Like when I want my Jeep, I want some. Like when I get a G-Wagon, I want a G-Wagon 4x4 squared. And those are the G-Wagons that sit way high in the big tires and stuff. See, the G-Wagons y'all see and stuff are probably like the regular everyday G-Wagon. Or G-Wagon I want, it's going to sit high and it's going to be for off-road. That's the one I want.
What's the fucking car that, what's the car that Lil Uzi drive? It's like an Avenger or something? It's like a...
Avenger. Oh, Lil Uzi got an Audi. It sounds like he got a big turbo put in that Audi. He got a turbo. It sounds like he got a big turbo put in that Audi. I watched the video of him on Instagram. He got a few modifications put in that Audi. He got an exhaust system. You could tell he has an exhaust system because he don't have the bumper. So and the Audi is a V10. Audi R8 is a pretty much like a cheaper version of a Lamborghini Huracan. A Lamborghini Huracan is a V10 variant for the Lamborghini, but that don't mean nothing. Lamborghini
So
Huracan is
V10 is
very
the engine.
V10 means it's 10 cylinders in the car.
Okay.
That means 10 pistons and stuff going up and down, working and stuff. But yeah, so Lamborghini has the Huracan, it has the Urus, it has the Aventador, and the Urus is the truck variation for Lamborghini. It has a V8 motor, and the motor is from Audi. Audi made the motor for the Huracan, or the motor came from Audi. The V10 variant for Lamborghini is the Huracan, and the Huracan is the smaller performance track variation of a Lamborghini, V10 variation of a Lamborghini, and they're very quick. If you get the Huracan Performante, that's definitely quicker than Aventador, which is a V12 variation of a Lamborghini. And that's probably like the ideal car when you think of a Lamborghini is the V12 model, and that's going to be the Aventador. And now they have the Aventador SVJ. Now the SVJ is probably my dream, like my actual dream car. That's a $600,000 car, and when you look at an SVJ, it's going to look like a spaceship. But yeah, but you have all these other. You have these other Lamborghinis, and just they do this with a lot of cars. You have these other cars that you look at, like the Centenario Lamborghini. This is like one of those special cars that they have. It's like worth like $3 million. So yeah.
The point of this whole
I told you guys that this is going to be a monologue from me.
That's right.
If you're still here, I love you.
Cars.
But the future of cars is the most interesting part about it, because I feel like combustion engines are going to go obsolete, and we're going to go all electric. And you can see this right now happening with a lot of different cars. Even if the cars have a motor in it, even if they have like an engine in it, they always have like a battery side to it. For example, the Porsche 918 Spider was one of the first cars I saw with an electric motor / an engine. But the electric motor is like pretty much like a backup though. But since I saw that, and that car came out 2010, I believe, 11. That car came out 2000. It's a hypercar, and hypercars are a whole different level from your average supercars. But yeah, do y'all?
I thought supercars were top tier.
No, hypercars are top tier. Yeah, hypercars, and when you get to your Bugattis, Koenigseggs, Panganis, Lamborghini Centenarios, all that type of stuff. When you get in those are like the top tier cars. Those are
if you ever want to buy a car, if you ever want to buy a car, please just talk to Casey. He got you. He'll let you know.
He'll hook you up. You won't get scammed.
But honestly, y'all see the future of cars like I do?
Where the flying cars?
I don't know, man.
I want a flying car. Where the fuck are the flying cars? That's all I want.
You don't want no flying. Bro, they honestly just starting to come up with autonomous driving for cars. And you talking about a flying car, bro? They're starting to. They haven't even perfected the autonomous drive. They don't even like calling it self-driving, bro. They don't even like calling it that yet, bro. And you talking about flying cars, bro? We just started getting electric cars out here like crazy. You want flying cars already?
But technology advances pretty fast. I don't think it'll be that long.
Think of the fact that you're talking about an electric car right now. It's only been 100 or something years since the first car came out.
But the first electric car was made in 1891, I believe.
See?
The first electric car, and it had a big flop. It was no use for an electric car then. Like, use a regular engine car. Even though cars back like a Model T Ford, one of the first cars, it wasn't the first car, but one of the first cars. It ain't go nothing but 2 miles per hour. Horse and buggy was more efficient than that. To even start the car was extremely difficult. Half the people didn't even know how to start it. So I'm just saying, like, cars are always going to advance, and I feel like cars are kind of one thing that shapes society, and people overlook it. People overlook it a lot because the technological advances we make with cars will shape around how we live today. If you think about it, we have buses now. Yeah, they're very important, and I feel like you change the car world itself, then how people live today will change. And that's why I said cars are going more electric. We're going more green because cars put a lot of carbon out into the world. Cars are the #1 carbon output into the atmosphere. and I've done a lot of research on this.
Cows.
They're one of the cows and cars.
I would like to say that I fart more than cars and cows put together.
But think about it, how many cars it is in the planet that we live in. It's creating a bigger ozone layer in the world than even. Did y'all know one thing? It's more trees than stars in our solar system. We have trillions of trees. Yes, more trees on our planet than it is stars in our solar system.
Nigga, where are these trees that you speak of?
Bro, look it up right now. It's more trees it is than stars in our solar system. For real. We have billions of stars, but we have trillions of trees. Millions of stars, but billions of trees, I believe. Yeah, but that was.
So it just means just our solar system, though.
Yeah, just our. I didn't say the whole world. I didn't say the whole universe. That's
interesting.
The universe. Yeah, the universe is always constantly expanding, so there's really no telling, honestly, how many.
Imagine if galaxies expanded with the universe. Like galaxies just got larger and larger.
They do. You know the Andromeda galaxy and the Milky Way galaxy, and
they're moving, but they're not expanding.
No, they're gonna fly together.
I know that, but they're not expanding.
Oh yeah.
They're moving.
No, the universe is constantly expanding.
Yeah, I'm talking about galaxies though. I'm talking about galaxies.
Oh, yeah.
Fun fact: the word galaxy comes from galactose, from lactose, milk.
Lactose. I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah. I just find cars to be very interesting. The future of cars to be very interesting because by us moving to electric cars, it's moving to a whole nother league. And plus, they're finding out that electric cars are way more faster, like accelerating than engines because you get that initial, so in engine cars, so when you rev up an engine, like a real fast engine, you're gonna have split seconds to where it actually takes to get to that speed you want. But an electric car, that power and torque is instant. That torque is instant. You're going to feel it. It's going to push you right back into the seat. That's why a Tesla Roadster is going to be, it goes to 0 to 60 in like 1.5 seconds, which is honestly insane, bro. It's honestly insane.
And on that note, thank you, KC.
This
is our new segment called Top Gear with KC.
It will happen once every 5 years.
I'm going to talk to cars about somebody.
No, I'm sure some people definitely.
He's going to marry a car. Marry a car. That's what it is.
I'm going to have a.
Do you have anything to say about vehicles?
Cars
are Glenn. I said Glenn. I said Glenn.
No.
You say your piece, Casey. Say your piece.
No, I'm good.
I have nothing to say except for I like Jeeps and Chargers.
I like trees and cars.
I also like trees too. Trees are cool.
Trees are cool. Once you start looking into cars, bro, they're so interesting.
This nigga keeps talking, bro. Nigga, shut up. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Damn.
God damn it, bro.
Sorry.
Can we end this out, Glenn? Come on. End this out with this gratitude.
I just want everyone. KC, just say it already. You're grateful for fucking cars. Just say it.
I'm grateful of everlasting expanding consciousness about cars.
Thank you. Nigga, do you like the movie Cars? It's a question. Do you love that movie?
Cars is my favorite Disney movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I know it. I fucking know it. Jesus Christ. But let's say I'm grateful for another day on this fucked up planet. I'm alive. That's it. That's all.
I'm grateful that the car segment's over. Listen, no, I'm grateful for everybody that's stuck with us throughout episode 1 through episode now 19. We're about to be 20 episodes in this motherfucker.
Shout out to everybody that binge watches our episode because they're
we can see when somebody's binge watching. Like we see that. Like so, shout out to y'all niggas.
Say it like that.
No, because I stalk the stats. Like I will watch. I know every stat about this show. Like
we know where y'all at too. Like
we know what country y'all live in, what state y'all live in. Right now, Virginia has the highest amount of downloads out of anywhere else in the world. Like we're just popping in Virginia.
You know what?
That's cool. Kentucky's a close second.
Who the fuck is in Kentucky?
I have no idea, but there's a lot of niggas in Kentucky.
We love them.
We love you, Kentucky.
I love every single one of you guys, and I wish you guys would talk to us more.
Please,
Through email or through IG or whatever. Because there's 30 of you. There's 30 solid niggas that watch every episode. So that's cool as shit. Hopefully that number grows, but like I love all 30 of y'all, and I would be happy if it's just y'all, because like I do this for y'all.
Give gratitude.
So yeah, I give gratitude for our loyal fans and any new fans.
Yeah.
I give everybody who's special in my heart. You know who you are if you're special to me.
Casey's a simp.
Yeah.
What?
I'm joking.
Casey, are we special to you?
What's wrong with being a simp? It just means you care.
Yeah. Simply put by a simp.
The real nigga in me says that's what's up, but the nigga in me says you're fucking simp.
Call me a simp all you want. I don't care. I'll be the happy one in the end.
The simps will inherit the earth. We will inherit the earth.
I will take it back from the clutch of the week.
This has been
the biggest simp. Glenn is the biggest simp right now.
I don't make myself look like the biggest simp. That's what creates a simp. You look like a simp.
Yeah, bro, you do it to yourself.
Nobody else watches this right now. I'm a simp.
I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about how you look. I'm just saying.
You talking about my actions?
What?
You talking about my actions? Are you?
No. What?
Yeah, let's wrap this shit up, bro. I don't know how long this episode. Our episodes have been getting long as shit.
I know.
More
content. Yes. For the people who want more content, here's more content.
Yeah, for some reason, if you just want to hear us talk longer, I guess that's cool.
Stay tuned for the active ASMR after.
This has been episode 19 of the Misfits Table podcast. Thank you for taking a seat at the Misfits Table. We will be back next Thursday with another episode. Thank you and good night.